Are you excited to know about what is microcontrollers and what is microprocessors? So welcome guys, I am Ayush Srivastava and I am going to tell you about what it is, their types, cost, where its usage and some famous brand which make it and much more. So stay tuned and don't skip the video. Now come with the microcontroller. It is the IC जिसे हम प्रोग्राम करते हैं and it works according that mostly used in the embedded system. Embedded system में mostly microcontroller का यूज करते हैं because हमें some specific task पे वर्क करना होता है and इसमें already build मिलता है. It already consists of ROM, RAM, timer, input-output port, and serial interface. Microcontrollers are used in appliances like escalator, fridge, alarm clock, washing machine, and many more, where we need to perform a single task, and thus we never see when this appliance will ever hang. And it was available in market from 1970, and Motorola was the first company who launched microcontroller first time in the market. Use were not much complicated task to perform, but now the more than 200 companies can manufacture different types of microcontrollers, and now in market it's around 1 lakh type of microcontrollers. Mention some companies who made microcontrollers like Ultra, Holtec, Sony, Panasonic, Parallax and much more. But some famous companies which microcontrollers are frequently used like Atmel, and Atmel it's ये भी बहुत अलग अलग टाइप की microcontrollers बनाती है. It's like Atmega, AVR, 889 and some much more. And Intel माइक्रोचिप भी अलग अलग टाइप की माइक्रो कंट्रोलर्स बनाती है, विच नेमली PIC32mm, PIC32MX, PIC32MZ. एंड यस, Motorola microcontroller is also used, but it is used for a complicated task. Microcontrollers can perform single task at a time, used to perform a specialized task. Cost of entire system is low because ROM, RAM, timer, input-output port, serial interface all are inbuilt in microcontroller. So we don't add this component, and due to this, it has a smaller size. Due to internal instruction, speed is fast. Now to program the microcontroller, we use different languages. Mostly we use embedded C. But for those who don't have any idea about programming language but still want to make projects and have idea about the electronic components, let me introduce the Arduino board. Now in market, Arduino is almost 20 varieties, and due to its open source, it's anyone can change and modify according to the market. Now Arduino comes with their own IDE, integrated development environment, where we can code with the help of some examples which are already built in the Arduino IDE. And most helpful, Arduino community, which helps free of cost in your project. Arduino board AVR microcontroller को ही use करती है. So now let's start with the microprocessors. A microprocessor is the brain of computer, which basically consists of ALU, control unit, and register array. What is a ALU? Arithmetic and logical unit. And control unit control the flow of instruction and data throughout the system. You know CPU, Central Processing Unit, yes, is also called the microprocessor. हम अपने कंप्यूटर में, हमारे फ़ोन में, लैपटॉप्स में या जहाँ जहाँ प्रोसेसिंग की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है वहाँ पर माइक्रो प्रोसेसर यूज होता है बिकॉज अ लार्ज मेमोरी साइज. इसकी मेमोरी साइज बहुत लार्ज होती है बिकॉज इसमें हम एक्सटर्नली स्टोरेज, रैम, रोम हम इसमें ऐड करते हैं. दैट्स वाई इसकी मेमोरी साइज ज़्यादा होती है. तो जहाँ भी हमें प्रोसेसिंग की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है वहाँ माइक्रो प्रोसेसर को यूज करते हैं. सो वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट माइक्रो प्रोसेसर्स. सो इट्स mainly two types of microprocessors, 8085 microprocessor and 8086 microprocessors. 8085 microprocessor consists of 8-bit microprocessor, 16-bit address buses. IO and address is 2 to the power 8, which is 256, and cost is low. But 8086 microprocessor is 16-bit microprocessor, 20-bit address buses. Input and output address is 2 to the power 16, which is 65536, and its cost is high. It's a short introduction of 8085 microprocessor and 8086 microprocessors. First, in 1971, Intel created the first microprocessor 4004 that would run at clock speed of 740 kHz. But now the 5th generation microprocessor which bring out high performance and high speed processors that makes use of 64-bit processors. Processor include कौन से कंपनीज के प्रोसेसर्स मार्केट में जो कि फेमस हैं, हम यूज में लेते हैं, like Intel, Pentium, AMD, PowerPC and much more. And now the term comes RISC and CISC. So RISC and CISC. The full form of RISC, RISC, is Reduced Instruction State Computer, and CISC, CISC, Complex Instruction State Computer. RISC, it's a simple instruction set, a large number of register, fixed length instruction, variable number of clock cycle for each instruction, used in microcontroller like AVR. The full form of AVR is Advanced Virtual RISC. Now we are talking about CISC, complex instruction set, less number of registers, variable length instruction, usually fixed number of clock cycle for executing one instruction, used in microprocessors. Yes, so microprocessor use CISC and microcontroller use RISC. We use microprocessor for multiple tasks, whereas we use microcontroller for a specific task. Now if we talking about the cost of microprocessor, it's high because we add the other necessary components externally like RAM, ROM, timer, input output ports, oscillators, interrupt control and much more.
Thanks for watching.